Yes, indeed. I know who I am. Yes. That song is from Snatch. I know who I am. Do you know who you are?
We are a chosen. Come on. We are a chosen generation.
Indeed, we are this chosen generation. Are you one of this chosen generation?
Required for life God has given me, and I know who I am. We are a chosen generation. We've been called.
Yes, I will start today's afternoon drive show by start when you are, start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can. Yes, because indeed you are the chosen generation. Yes, welcome to today's afternoon drive show. My name still remain your one and only Sandra Nche. Yes, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my lovely Clue. Yes. Thank God for Friday, like I always say it. Yes, thank God for Friday. Is every Friday when we're coming to, make sure that you are being cool, even all the stress that is going on. We're just trying to let you know that God is on control.
Oh, I know. Everybody shout.
Yes, we know who we are. Yes, I'm not here alone. I'm here with my lovely Clue, like I say. By my side, I have my producer and also my co-presenter with me in the house.
Yes, good afternoon. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful afternoon. It's another episode of Afternoon Drive Show, and I'm here with you. I'm Kyle Ezekiel. Some people call me Oragba, some people call me Olumakaiye, some people call me the guitarist, whichever way. Call me good names. Yes, I'll be responsible and I'll answerable to that. But if you call me a bad name, I may not be that pleased with that. I'm from Militia. Yes, I'm an Ijesha man. Please. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
I'm walking in power.
Yeah, who's going cowboy? I don't know today what's going on. The politician himself in Lagoon Radio and also the sport guru. See, I just keep quiet.
Well, good afternoon, everyone.
Well, I don't know. Is it all these social media books and rules that makes you just being calm? I didn't know. What's up, Chimizi?
I didn't sleep well last night. I'm feeling sleepy.
You have to explain to us. Shegu, are you with me?
No,
in this
I don't want to be part of that.
Are you with me? Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm not.
Think whatever you wish.
I'm not thinking what you are thinking.
Yesterday it was serious rain.
Yeah,
and it is a weather for two, and I know Shegu will not understand how cool the weather is.
I don't even want to understand.
How you will understand when you have warmer beside you?
No, don't say that. I know there's one thing you need to understand.
Oh, please let me understand.
It's not even about being married. It's about how you figure things and how you tailor your mind. This is what you just said now. It's being criticized by a particular white man.
Okay.
He said it's so unfortunate that Africans, whenever it's raining, they say it's weather for two. Like they think of sex, they think of mating with your partner. I'm talking of people in marriage now, not for those that are yet married.
The
single ones. So instead of thinking of propagating, engage yourself in farming. That time that it's raining, calm down.
Okay.
When it's raining, you think of farming rather than thinking of mating.
Okay.
Do you understand? I think it's better because sex sometimes could limit your life if you mismanage it. You understand? It's not okay. What if it rains today, tomorrow, after tomorrow? Every time it rains, will you be thinking of sex?
Okay.
Change your mind, though, Sandra.
Thank you. You just spoke like what the white man just told us, and I have no problem over it. Like, I want to pick a word that you just say something about cultivate. And being an African person, when we always pray for rain to to fall. So when we plant a crop, you understand, we'll be able to harvest it. So it's also planting. When you plant, so you can harvest 9 months journey.
So what are you trying to say?
we're still in the same we're still in the same planting and adversity. Okay, I don't know. What's going on? He's still saying that it's too calm. Chimeze, what's going on? I need
what
to
people are
do.
talking about. You say what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, and what do you mean? I don't understand. How can you tell us that you didn't sleep last night?
I didn't sleep well. Not that I
Why?
didn't sleep.
Are
I
you
didn't sleep well.
What happened? Is it because
Don't
it
worry
was
about
raining?
what happened. No, not about rain.
Ah.
I did a lot last night. In fact, the light.
Okay.
Yes.
Vigil,
There
there's
was
a
no
vigil.
light. There was no light.
Okay.
And the light came around. They restored the light around 11. So I was busy. And when I said let me iron, because I don't normally. When I wash, I just iron and hang or iron it and pack it somewhere. So the light now went off again. So it was when I laid down around 1 to sleep again that the light came back.
Wow.
Hey,
So I had to wake up again.
Yeah, I understand how that thing painful it is.
So my night was short.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. Now we understand. You know, I just feel it's true because throughout the week there wasn't light.
Yeah.
You know, as much as I would buy fry every night, every day. You know that midnight that sleep is coming around 2 before we just finish and we'll just be funny and just like, God, what's going on? So I understand. Okay, let's dance this from Sammy Obusa. I can't remember.
Wonders of praise.
Yes, Wonders of Praise. Jesus, yes, I wonder of praise from our brother Sammy was I don't really know. I always come Sammy was yes. Welcome to we're still on afternoon drive show. Please make sure you follow us on every of our media social media and I hope I got it right. Yes, follow us on every of our social media and on Instagram and Twitter is Lagoonradio.Ng. On Facebook is Lagoon Radio Nigeria. And please make sure you download the app on the Google Play Store or iOS. Tell your friend, tell your neighbor, tell everybody to go on the Google Play Store to download it or iOS. Yes, and also you can dial www.lagoonradio so you can follow us anytime, any day, any hour. Okay, we'll start. Let's say it. Anything that is social media and is normal, your paraba is everybody. And we're here to gist a lot of things to put people in just make you happy, like political always say one thing or the other. So there's this training thing. I didn't know you guys whether you guys saw it. It has been trending on social media and about is it presidential aspire yes, and a Catholic priest. I just read a comment that somebody said something that the children of God need to put their mouth in anything politics, and another person now answered that yes, it's time for us to actually come out to put our mouth, but not in a negative. For I didn't know whether any of you have seen that video of that is trending so much, and to me, I didn't know. I was actually looking at to understand what what makes him to mention that stingy person. And a lot of people are now saying that we belong in a stingy association. Yeah, a lot of people are like we belong in stingy association. We're not here to campaign for anybody. Don't forget, we're not here to campaign for any party or anybody, but we're just here to talk about whatever that is trending on social media. We are not after anybody or, how do I put it? We're not trying to fish anybody or try to say this person is go or this person is. Let me start with Chimeze. What will you say about into your own opinion? What can you see in that video that's trending?
Well, I don't like commenting in such issues.
Okay.
Seriously. But if I must say anything, the Reverend Father Mbaka should, if he's interested in politics, he should drop his cassock and go and face politics. Because he has made some, God forgive me, he has made some kind of statement. In 2015, he said that Buhari is the Messiah that will save Nigeria. The videos are still trending. Is this the kind of Messiah Christians are being killed every day? Bishops, pastors are being kidnapped every day, and this is the man you were telling us is the Messiah, and you've not come out publicly to
address
and say anything about it, because Peter Obi refused to give donation in your church, in your ministry. You're now saying he's stingy. Everybody saw that video. The last one. He said he should give something. He said, show me a project.
And let me contribute.
Let me commit into it. Mm-hmm. And we've seen pictures when he was governor, even after he was governor, we've seen checks where he doled out checks to schools. Most of his investment has been in human capacity, and he's been on schools. He believes in the future of the children. And Father Mbaka making such utterances in the altar, I believe, good thing, the Diocese of Enugu has associated themselves from what he said.
What to say exactly?
They released a statement. They released a communique about that and disassociated. So I don't like talking about priest, but he crossed way beyond. He crossed his line. Those things he said. What that means when you say he's stingy, it's better to have a stingy someone that have a corrupt, lavishing. Like the ones we have. Somebody stole 80 million. He has not criticized someone that stole 80 billion. Money has been missing in this government. He has not criticized them. It's because he said he's stingy. I love that kind of stingy person. I don't like commenting on such issues, especially when it comes to priesthood. So he should maintain his stand. If you want to be pure religious, not forgetting the two calamities we have in Imo State, the former governor of Imo State and the present governor. He campaigned indirectly for them. He campaigned for Rocha Sokorocha when he said that a father was beaten up, which was a lie. Which he later apologized before the second term. And it was already late. And Catholic masses, in Imo State, held a black mass against the former governor, Hakim, that he beat up a reverend father, which was a lie. So as a reverend father, he should always confirm what he's saying, not coming out public to deceive people, because you come out and deceive people. It's bad. Before a night and if before this Hope Uzodimma, he said that he prophesied that hope is coming to Imo State. And the reverse is the case. All I know is that God is not an author of confusion.
Exactly.
And he is a preacher of the gospel. He should not be a prophet of doom. Let him concentrate on preaching the word than talking about politics. Okay,
thank you so much. Chimeze just nailed it. The way I see it too. I just like the comment I post. I asked somebody that we Christians have to come out to vote, not to criticize anything. I'm not a party person. I'm not anything that. The only thing we want is the way forward of this country. And we believe that come 2023, God will do his way. God will have his way in this country.
God has always had his way. It's we. We have always failed to follow the God's way.
The God's way.
We follow corrupt and bad leaders. We eat our conscience and vote the wrong people. God has done everything he should do for Nigeria. It's we, the citizens, the masses, who've always foolishly followed the wrong path.
I listened to Daddy Fred this morning, his live video, and he said that Christ has helped people, but just like we Christians are our own problem, and we're the one making things so difficult for ourselves. And he says the reason why he makes sure that come 2023 that everyone should go and get their PVC and be able to cast their votes. And coming to that, looking at that, a lot of people are still long challenge to go and get that, because I have a lot of youths. I came out in my street. I started with my own house, my own siblings. Then I was talking to other youths, and the question they still tell me, let's forget about this thing, that I'm not going to disturb myself. And this is the grown-up youths we are talking about, 20-something years. You understand? And telling me that forget about this thing, that they can't go and queue. After queuing, and their vote will still not count. I think we should be talking more about things, both our social media and all those things, that your vote will count. Let's leave whether our vote will count or not. Just do the right thing. Like Chimeze just said that God has always been answering our prayer. It's just because we refuse to do the right thing. And the right thing is go and get your PVC and come out that day and vote. One thing I begin to understand that I think some churches now in North was making it mandatory before you enter church. You'll be able to get your PVC. I didn't know whether any of you see that. The thing has been since day 4 yesterday. I saw it again yesterday. I saw the video. Yes, a reverend, is it a priest that before you come to church next Sunday, you must show me PVC. And now I think that Christians are not sleeping again. We are now awake from our slumber. Like Chimeze saying that our problem is our hand. Please let us wake up like everything. Do you have anything to say, Shigo Kosai?
I think Chimeze has said it all, and the truth is, rather than focusing on the call that has been bestowed on the Reverend, so do I have to call him a Reverend? Well, let me call him a Reverend.
He's a Reverend.
He's a Reverend.
Yeah,
He's a
Reverend.
Father.
No. I have another meaning to that, so that's why I said, should I call him a Reverend? Sometimes people may be calling you a pastor, and to me, you might not be a pastor. That's why it's personal to me, but it is all right. Because when even the Bible says, if a prophet says something as is not so, that person does not worthy being called a prophet. I have it in the Bible, and I just said this summatively. And whichever way, if Father Mbaka could tell us that, of course, we're having Buhari on board and he would do better when he was first coming that first time. And we could have a nation like this, like we've never had it before. It's so messy. I don't want to say he's a prophet of doom. But whichever way, God sees everything and he knows everything. But whichever way, we just need to be careful, and Father Mbaka should do better and focus more on his call. Yeah.
All right, thank you all. Let's play dance a little bit. Don't forget it's afternoon drive show. Well, we are not here to campaign for anybody, and we're not here to door you. So let's dance and come back.
Come on, buddy, John. No day package to dance for God. Come on, buddy, John. No day package to dance for God. Come on, buddy. Move. Come on, buddy, John. No day package to dance for God. Come on, buddy. John. No day. Mike Abdul.
Are you dancing or what? 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 Come back. Let everything that has breath praise the Lord. That body don't feel. Come on, buddy. Now so everybody move your body. Come on, body. Push your hands up in the air. Push your hands in the air. No one else okay. In
to dancing. In the presence of the Lord, forming and packaging is not allowed. Kogbagidi, Holy of your Lord, Wabani. Wani Kogbe Radio, Walon Shalai. Any problem, Jesus lose that. Wow. Pambi, you take by Jesus. Diamond, I got Jesus love.
Come on, body, John. No, they package the dance for God.
Come on, body, John. No, they package the dance for God. Come on, body, John. No, they package.
Yes, come on, body, Joe. No, they package. Indeed, oh, no, they package. Oh, me you dance well. Hey, yes, dancer. This is now your Lagoon Radio, your number one online gospel radio, where we power life direct from the Archbishop here in Marina, Lagos. Make sure that you come out that body, sweat that heat, sweat that cold off. You understand? Yes. Okay. We're still on afternoon drive show, and before we continue, there's Sunday is Father's Day, so let's talk about one or two about lovely Father's Day. Yes, Father is a great. Okay, somebody asked me that the role of the father in the family, and what do you think? And to me, I give my own opinion on it, and I know that we have more. My colleagues are just the two men in the list. She's not here to back me up. Okay, we are going to talk about men in general, Father's Day and their role. It reminds me, a lot of men has failed woefully in their duty as a man. Have failed woefully their duty as a man. Yes. Why do I say that? A lot of men have refused to take a step as a man and allow women to step in. Let me repeat it, and allow women to step in. When a man refuses to do what God asks him to do, or God delivered to him, is in the Bible that a man that could not take care of his home is worse than, and I find that a lot of men that I will see, either they are playing pool or they are, and you see the family, and I keep asking myself that, is it what God sent these people to? If you're not ready to father any child, if you're not ready to start up a home, don't do it because others are doing. Why don't you, just be yourself and, maybe become a reverend father and, die as a single reverend father. So let's discuss it with you. And also you can be a part of it by calling us in, telling us your own opinion, your own opinion on father role in the family. Call us on 081-8952-4666. Let me call the number again. 081-8952-4666. Yes, that exact number to call in. Tell us what do you think about the role of father in home, and how as it benefits you as a human being. Let me start with you, Shigo. I know you just got married. Okay, let me say, your dad is still there.
Yeah.
That is still there. Okay. Growing up, what was the role of a father you can say you enjoy so much? Before I actually asked somebody that the same thing, and what the answer they gave me, I was like, in fact, like 3 or 4 people, the answer they gave me, I was sharing tears. Let's just hear from you too.
Well, to be sincere with you, the question you just asked me is just too wide to be managed within this limited period of time. But the truth is, in a cultural time, I'll just say I'll just have my take on that. But the truth is, fatherhood is beyond. As you've said, fatherhood could be beyond providing for your home. Like if you provide and you can't manage what you have, and it's another heel on its side. So it's just that sometimes we limit ourselves to finance. the financial aspect of a family. But it's beyond that. Sometimes you may have a family you are not managing.
Okay.
You may finance a family you are not part of. So it's beyond finance. But that's not even the major focus. The focus is fatherhood. Sometimes people tend to shy away from their roles and their sacrifices. Though I'm yet a father, but I'm a man. And I'm married, fine, it's cool. But being a father, it's so unfortunate that we see our settings not appreciating fatherhood to an extent. Because even last Sunday, when my vicar in the church was announcing it, he was even saying we just have it the way we have it this year. It's no biggie. Like fathers, just like Mother's Day, the way we celebrate Mother's Days. Let me say that, because I don't think it comes once a year. It's like 3 or if not 4 in a year.
No, we have Mother's Day. We have women.
Madam,
Forget that thing.
I'm serious now. So
It's so somebody.
but that
jealous.
Father's Day, even the first time my vicar would mention that, we'll announce that in church. He even said we'll just do it. Let's just do it like. Unlike the way we do Mother's Day, we appreciate motherhood, but at the same time, we should not fail to appreciate fatherhood too, because at least we are. I don't want to say we are the backbone, but we are always the brain behind every show in the family. So fatherhood is unlimited. If I should say my father does this, he does it. No, it will be so limited. Is to the glory of God. God used him to mold me the way I am now.
Okay.
So it's like when you see me, I think you've seen my father.
Oh.
So all about me is all about my father. Though I'm not talking of the height now.
The height,
He's tall, I'm tall. I'm talking of all you could see in me, both physically, spiritually, and all. Because I started with him, and to the glory of God, he's still alive now. So we are still in good time, and he's proud of me.
Wow, that's so lovely. The truth is, a lot of fathers are not into should I call it too close, too intimate with their sons or even their daughters. Most fathers are far away from their home. They are there, but they are far away from their home. You will see them. The only time you see them probably dropping money, food money, or doing things. They are just there, but their impact as a father is not being recognized. I don't know. Is it because the way? Let's hear from Chimeze. Chimeze
The thing is just that. Well, let me be controversial a bit.
Okay.
When we talk about fathers, women feel entitled so much in the family settings.
Okay.
And that's why we celebrate women. Before this end of the year now, you will see another Women's Day. They may just target Ladies' Day. That's why how many times do they celebrate mothers in a year? You see, so women, they feel, some of them, at least we bear children, we do this, we do that.
Of course we do.
We know now. We are not arguing. But they feel like we need that so much celebration. You see, in some families where it causes problem. You didn't wish me Mother's Day. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. So, but for fathers, well, the role of fathers in the family cannot be overemphasized. Yes, like Ezekiel said, though there are some that drop money, but they don't have effect.
Okay.
They don't have effect on their children. You cannot keep on dropping money without giving them direction, paving way for them, telling them this is what is right and this is what is wrong.
Wrong.
So as a father figure, every family needs that father figure because there is this presence father brings into the family. When he is around, there is calm.
There is decorum.
There is decorum. Everybody will try to mind it, that time when we were growing up, one part of the training my father gave us was that if you see him coming back, you just go and rush him, carry his bag inside room straight, and he comes back before 6. He must not come and meet you outside.
Wow.
Before 6. What except on you are on special assignment, like maybe you went to church or they sent you on an errand. That's the only reason you cannot be home before he comes. You understand? Before 6, he comes around 5:36. So wherever you are, you must. So, and till this moment now, it has been part of me. I don't, if not for work, once I go home, that's why if I'm going home now, I will buy everything I need. Once I step into that house, coming out again
Tomorrow,
till tomorrow, it will be like wala. Even when I was serving, there was a day I didn't cross the gate of the compound. I did not step out of the gate. And they were asking me, this one, what is wrong? I said, nothing, no. I don't have anywhere. So that is part of the presence the father brings into the family. So he stabilizes the family. So any man that cannot do this, he has failed. The money part, well, on its own. But if you cannot insert your presence on your family, so that your children will feel your impact whenever you are around, you might not necessarily flog the children, but there is that presence. Once you turn, look at them, everybody will comport himself. So that's the thing. I believe that sometimes in this Nigeria, fathers we are not celebrated so much. We are not celebrated. So women feel that much entitlement than men. Women will say, after all, we brought children.
We even give that to the fathers.
Let me make some expository statement on what you just said. Of course, sometimes it's not even because focuses are always on the financial aspect of the family. Honestly speaking, it's like you invite a special guest to your church, and they financed almost everything you do in church. You understand? It doesn't mean they are part of that church. You understand? So whenever a father gives money out, like this is the capital you need to finance this whatever projects in the family, that's not fatherhood to me. Fatherhood is being that presence. Like they know that you are part of them. I think it really matters. It really matters.
Okay, let me just diverse a little bit. When Chimezo was saying something, was talking, I see that I think he mentioned clear that the father has never flogged in, but the way he looked, and then we adjusted. Let me ask you, Zuki, has your father ever, spark you?
No.
Are you serious?
No, ma.
Wow.
That's my dad, when we were young.
Yeah, you stubborn.
When we were younger, rather.
Okay.
My dad don't like being disturbed whenever he wants to beat you. Honestly, so he will wake up in the midnight, and he will wake you up. So then you will know that it has started. So he will beat you when nobody will stop him or will disturb him. So when he's done, of course you have to sleep back. So till tomorrow morning.
So what if you don't come back? Yes. What if you didn't come back to the house because of the beating?
No, we've never done that. No, it's just that then we were younger. As I said, we were young and we almost had nowhere else to go.
Okay, you don't visit anybody.
So, no.
Okay.
That's what is being instilled on us. We don't
military barrage.
No, that is not. We were so free, but it's just that basically we always come back. Like, we just where am I going? And Yoruba would say "Taba for what we are mafi." When we flog a child with a particular hand, we use the other hand to draw the child back. So my dad has a way of giving you a kind of mixed feelings. You would not say he's wicked. At the same time, you would not say it's too simple. You understand? So when he beats you, you still get compensation for being beaten. Honestly speaking,
you will still give it something.
So even up till now, at least it's close to 90 now, to the glory of God. I still remember those times very well. Like when I was.
Okay, how would you describe Daddy as 90 now? The way he still relates.
Yeah, I think there's one thing we should learn as men. Whatever you do to your family now, it's like you are only storing those things in a storage. You are piling it up. Someday you will not have the strength again, even to beat a child, to shout at your wife, even to beat your wife, to give enough money to finance the family. There will be a time you will no longer have the strength. So you are whatever you do to your wife, especially and your children now, you are piling them up. Nobody prays to have his or her wife and to have his wife dying before him. You understand?
Okay.
As I am, I would love to die before my wife.
Wow.
Yes, now so I will not suffer. That's the truth. Like listen, that's the reality. Okay. Now what I'm saying is this, which means your health, your energy will be deteriorating. Okay. While your wife could still be agile. You understand? If you should have such case, you must, if you have not taken care of your wife very well, it will be that time, it will be like a payback time. Because she will be like, when you were strong, you were not taking care of your home. So then you will not even have the strength to walk. You don't have the strength to cook yourself, even if you know how to cook. So it's that time that those love that you shared earlier on will be reciprocated. So if you fail, if you are the type that you just, because you are handsome when you are young, you are handsome, you can go about, you are just free, there will be a time you will no longer be that strong. Yeah, you no longer. So it will be that time that you will know whether you have done well. Even an outsider will not be able to take care of you the way your wife or your children would. That's the truth.
Okay, we're still on the case of Father Days, and let me switch to Chimizi. I know Ezekiel was saying something. He mentioned about fathers and that the ones that not even beaten, and that thing that occurred. What can you say about men, fathers that beat their wife even in front of their children? What can you be able to drop to like tell? Because when we look at it, and it's still happening to even day by day. I believe that even last night there's a father somewhere that still hit the wife.
Not too bad for me. I'm not an advocate of violence. Yes, beating up the wife and the rest of them, I'm not an advocate of it. But if I am to advise some married men, you better avoid such scenarios, because we are talking about abusive marriage these days. It's as a result of, some of them as a result of what they learned from the home. Yes. Okay. So a lot of them may think that beating the wife is the way forward. Okay. So remember, children, they learn more from what they see, what they absorb. Okay. Not what you tell them. They learn more from what they will be looking at you. One day they will try it.
You are their role model.
It's just like a role model. They are watching you. So they believe sometimes that it will be a way of life. So beating up your wife and it's not proper. I'm not an advocate of violence.
Okay. Let me just start with my, growing up in a home. A lot of people were just saying that. I was just laughing. Growing up in a home of being at first, like, I moved from my mom to my grandfather. It's not because he was a priest, you understand. And at a point, my grandfather made a point that nobody should, lay hands on me. I'm this kind of person that before you lay hands, I will collapse. You understand? And my uncle one day like, so because of your grandfather always like any little thing, nobody should trust you. That kind of word, before you finish me, I've already collapsed. So my grandfather said, leave her, she's my egg. So the day my uncle Pane beats me was the day like, I want you to die that day. That I collapse, I wake up, I will not die again. Say, no, you will die. Grandpa is not there again. You will die. Anyway, it's still the love of father. Like I was asking, how do you even your father do aid between now and when you start having grandchildren? That kind of word of, don't touch, don't tell was stay there with my grandfather. Like he didn't like, people maltreating people around him, and he also extended to his grandchildren too. Coming to my dad, like we're about to celebrate Father's Day on Sunday. This thing just occurred to me that I've never wished my dad happy Father's Day until he died. That's the truth. I was just talking to someone yesterday, and I called my sister. I said, do you know where that Sunday is Father's Day? Like, do we even know what is Father's Day? We never. But do you know what? Like, it's not like Chimeze say that women are always celebrate. Before Mother's Day, we are already calling mommy, happy Mother's Day. I say, it's Sunday. And I say, but what cloth will you wear? Are you going to wear Marissa? What cloth? Mommy, I'm sending you this cloth to wear it. Everybody wants to like let him be the one that you buy mommy that she wear that day. But we never recognize daddy to say, oh, okay. We never recognize daddy to say, daddy, this is your Father's Day is coming. What clothes will you wear? Nothing. And I think I owe him that thing, but he's not there again. And I felt bad over it. And please, if your father is still there, be cool, enjoy, Mabinu, please. Celebrate your father, no matter how bad he is. Celebrate your father. And the truth is, our fathers are not bad people. They are lovely people. We know we have some fathers that is not doing the right thing. They should be able to. They're supposed to be doing. I know. And please, to start with, if you are the kind of father that you neglect your home, you neglect your work as a father, as we're marking the Father's Day or celebrating Father's Day on Sunday, I use this opportunity to say amend your home. Especially those fathers that will leave their wife, like Shegu says, that when you are old, is the time of old, payback will come. I beg. If you are the kind of father that have some sweet potato outside and has some sweet pineapple outside, and you now look at your wife, say she has already weak, she's not tomato juice. Don't forget, there is time of old age. Like Shegu say, payback time will come. And we're not praying for payback time by that time. We pray that you will love your wife, cherish your wife, be with your wife. Because there's something that I always say that a man, if you did not take care of your wife very well, do you know what the wife will say? Even as much as you bring down money, the wife will tell the children, oh, I hope you're okay. The children will never see that it's their father that's bringing money for their school fee, for their clothes, for everything. The oldest thing is mommy. But when you begin to take care of your wife very well, the wife will say, pray for your dad, you. Appreciate your dad, you. Daddy is the one that did this. Daddy is the one that did. Because what? You show that woman affection. You show that woman love. But if you forget to do that and you are looking at those tomato juice, there are plenty outside. But don't forget that your Egovin that you married that time, that your queen. Maintain her. Yes, let's dance a little. Yes, let's dance more and we'll come back. We'll give you things. We'll say an afternoon dive share.
So we say, Jesus, a boogie one. Jesus, a boogie one. Jesus, a boogie one. Yes, la la ekele. Akamu dile dule. Jesus, a boogie one. Jesus, a boogie one. Oh, boogie. Jesus, a boogie one. Jesus, Serani Yoko. Jesus, Serani Yoko. Jesus, Serani Yoko. Serani Yoko. Kariya Yeo. Yeah, Jesus. Jesus, Boogie Waka. Jesus. Jesus, Boogie Waka. Hey, let me go. Oh, Boogie Waka. Leluwa, Laligi Waka. Onyolo Ebube. Onyente Mono Tutu. Jese, Kara Ekele. Akamo Dile Dile. Jesus. Boogie Waka. Jesus. Boogie Waka. Jesus. Jesus, Serani Yoko. Jesus, Serani.
Yes, welcome back. We're still on Afternoon Drive Show. Yes, your number one online gospel radio powered by the Diocese of Lagos Anglican Communion. Yes. Okay. I'm going to throw this even to you. So call us to tell us your part. If you could have unlimited amount of one thing, unlimited amounts of one thing, what could you choose? Let me say, Chimezi, do you understand this one? You're looking at me.
I'll choose food. What again do you want to choose?
All right, the members of the call us, drop your own comments, or you can call us to tell us what.
We'll choose Amala.
No, you can't speak for me.
Call us.
I know you.
All these guys call us to tell us what would you choose. Call us on our number on 08189524666 08189524666. Yes, that's the number to call us to tell us what will you choose. Okay, Chimezi, what are you saying?
I'll choose food. What again do you want to choose in this world of hunger? Now, when you chop, you go get strength. Think very well. I'll choose food.
The food is your final answer.
It's my final answer. Person will chop the excess.
Okay, let's hear from Shegu. Shegu, what would you choose?
Well, I think I will shock Chimeze.
Yeah. I love that.
I would love to. I would choose peace more.
Peace.
Honestly, if you are hungry and you are in this studio, no matter how we try to cheer you up, you will not maintain your peace. Because you will just be like, what's the nonsense now? I beg, just finish and let me go and find something eating. You understand? If you whatever you want to do, if there's no peace, peace has a lot to do with everything we need in life.
Okay.
If you want to go to maybe somewhere far and you have a vehicle, you will be at peace inside your vehicle.
Okay.
You enjoy good weather. Nobody will disturb that you are stepping on me. Shift or guy, I want to sit down. All those while I will not be there, so there will be peace. When you have your car, there is peace. When you eat, there is peace. When you go to the restroom, when you want to, when you're supposed to, there will be peace. Wait, I'm serious though. What I'm saying is they are almost everything under that, they are under peace.
Okay.
So I would love to have that peace in abundance.
Okay.
And thank you very much.
God bless you.
And you too.
Okay. Chimeze choose food.
Yes, now foodie. Chimeze foodie.
You know what that shocked me? I was even expecting that it is Shegu that would choose food.
Thank God I did. That's why I said I will shock you.
He changed his mind because I choose.
No. Why would I say honestly, I never thought of food.
Are you serious?
Food. Well, I think maybe I've graduated, Sha. Yeah.
Wait, this one has shown me that when you are expecting. But wait, so it's shame, to be honest. I mean, have you eaten today?
As to the glory of God, I've not been fasting.
Anyway.
Have you eaten?
Have you eaten?
I just answered that. I've not
yes
been
or
fasting.
No, yes. Have you eaten? You have not been fasting.
You said you choose peace, so have you eaten?
Because you might not.
Okay. Let me shock you. I haven't eaten.
Are you serious? Because I know yesterday.
No. Wait, I haven't said what I want to say.
Okay, go ahead.
I haven't said everything I wanted to say.
No, go ahead.
I wanted to say I haven't finished eating.
Our microwave has spoiled.
You know what? Yesterday, the producer just looked at it like, he's eating another thing. No.
Yes,
this one is watermelon now.
If I'm not eating, waiting again now.
This one is watermelon.
Chimeze, if you are not eating, what do you gain?
I go die you.
Even let me tell you something. If you have a house, wait. If you have a vehicle, if you have a family, you have your children, you have whatever you might have. Oga, it is only the food that is yours. Every other thing, they are not yours. So.
But you know that yesterday I wasn't fasting, but I didn't eat yesterday.
It's only your body that you will take to heaven. Yes.
You don't want to.
So
eat.
if you are not
It's not
breathing
that
that
you
body,
want
if that
to
body
eat.
is not well nourished,
No, wait, it's not that I didn't want to eat. By the time I actually want to step out to go and look for food, it was drizzling. You understand? Everyone
okay.
was
You
wet.
You are not hungry.
hungry
now.
not catch you now.
I step
Me,
out.
once it's
My
10
body
o'clock,
was
I know
wet.
it-
I have to come back.
Madam, let me be sincere with you. Yesterday when I was hungry, I entered into that rain.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The little one that drizzling on me, I start feeling cold. If you watch me that yesterday,
Because
I was
you were
locked
not-
up.
you were
I
not
was,
hungry
I
now.
was serious cold.
My pattern now is I buy bread. If I'm going home, I will bring it in the next day.
Oh,
take
okay,
my
that's
tea.
good.
Take your
That's
tea,
good.
Jeje.
Because
That's good. At
after-
least buy it early before.
If I don't take breakfast now before 10, I used to have headache.
I know we only had except they worry me. Oh.
I want to
I don't
avoid
want
it.
to say my own.
So
Or even with that, that will make you to lock up not to be having fasting. Because your body have used
no,
to that.
when I fast,
Okay, it should not
anytime
be
I'm
able
fasting,
to
I'm
adjust.
balanced.
Wow.
I'm balanced.
No, I think there's one thing behind fasting. It's that inspiration.
Yes.
And that zeal to pray, to seek God. If you have it in mind to seek God, you will be encouraged not to eat.
Wow.
Sure.
Even if you like food, that zeal, that courage to seek God. I need these things from God, and I want God to do it for me. Or I'm seeking forgiveness. I want God to forgive me. That courage will help you to take your mind off food.
Off food.
You know, at least pending the time that you will be chance to eat whatever you want to eat.
Okay.
So it's like if you like food doesn't mean that you will not fast.
Sure.
So
honestly.
you have to eat. Or what?
No, I said if you like food doesn't mean you
will
won't
not
be able to fast.
Okay. But I have a friend that will always tell me that I'm on white fasting. And I was like, why? I say I have to eat. I'm on white fasting. So I always
Whether
leave that
white
one.
or green. Okay?
Yeah, I always leave
If
that
you
one
want to
because I
fast,
didn't know the one that is
even-
white fasting.
Even if it is white, it's just that when you want to break, you break with something, maybe that's something that does not have palm oil or salt or whatever. That's only the situation where it is fast.
What is there any
Whether
Bible
it is
where Bible
fast-
there is a white fasting?
No, I think fasting is unlimited.
Okay.
Let me tell you, you can engage yourself in fruit fasting.
Okay.
Like you only take fruit, maybe for 3 days. That's fruit fasting. You can if you are a type that almost every day you do something and you like doing that thing every day, and you deny yourself of those things. You understand? And you seek God during that time. It means it's not even about denying yourself that thing. It's about denying yourself at the same time to seek God. You understand?
sense.
When you are fasting, you must pray. So if you are fasting and you are not praying, you are only abstaining from eating. You are just suffering yourself. You understand? So when you abstain
As a result of hunger.
Hunger
so
strike.
when you abstain yourself from doing those things that you love on the normal day you love doing, and you seek God instead, that's fasting. So it's not limited to not eating or not taking a particular food. It's unlimited.
Okay. It's unlimited indeed.
What is there behind fasting is denial.
When you deny something that you so much love.
As a sacrifice.
As a sacrifice.
When,
That's
yeah,
fasting.
you're right. So
You will pay me for that one.
No, you know what? That thing just occurred to me. A friend of mine, and literally, like, oh well, we declare fast to say, Sandra, me on. She will say no problem, but one will start. The next thing you see that either she's eating something and she will tell me it's a white fasting, which I don't even know where the white fasting is coming from. Okay, hope you are enjoying that. Yes, we have 3 minutes to hour of 2 minutes. Yeah, okay, 2 minutes now to the hour of 2 minutes to 3 o'clock. Okay, this is where we're going to draw the curtain of today afternoon drive show. But before I leave you, let me leave you with this. Do not tell me God is silent when your Bible is close to you.
Well done.
Do not tell me that God is silent where you have your Bible that we open up to tell you everything you need in life. And do not allow any prophet or any pastor to brainwash you. Just seek your advice, seek your problem in the Bible. Everything you need is in the Word of God. Don't use your Bible to do pillow, but open it and read. Yes, this is where I'm going to draw today's afternoon drive show. Yes, thank you all for listening, for being part of today's afternoon drive show. Thank you, Chimizi, for joining. Thank you, Ezekiel, for being part. And thank you, good listener, for always joining us on every day, anytime on After Drive Show. We love you so much. But don't forget, Jesus love you. Bye.
This is Lagoon Radio.